उम्मीदों के कारवां अब हुए हैं रवां। उम्मीदों के कारवां अब हुए हैं रवां। उम्मीदों के कारवां अब हुए हैं रवां। चूलिया देख लो अब ये आसमां। चूलिया देख लो अब ये आसमां। International Indian icon, 3R International Indian icon। आशाओं का काफिला बुलंद हो हौसला, दस्तक दे रही है कोई नई सुबह। सामने है गुजर एक नया है आगाज, उम्मीदों के पंख पे हमने ली है परवाज़। उम्मीदों के कारवां अब हुए हैं रवां। उम्मीदों के कारवां अब हुए हैं रवां। चूलिया देख लो अब ये आसमां। चूलिया देख लो अब ये आसमां। International Indian icon, 3R International Indian icon।
Namaskar. This is Sunil Babbar, international film director working in the Hollywood and Bollywood industries both. You know, a filmmaker is like a traveler in search of various dimensions of his own being. He is always in search of a new story, a new character, a new narrative, a new situation. And he absorbs all these realities into his own being and converts them into a cinema, into a narrative of his own choice. This is his continuous journey. Then suddenly he finds that he has been forced to lock himself in the four walls of his house to save him, to save others from COVID-19. He had never been to such a situation in his entire life. The 21 days lockdown in India turned into a never-ending bundle of restrictions, right from social distancing to follow the medical protocols. Cinema theaters were closed, film shootings were stopped. Everything, virtually everything was on a standstill. Everything was locked. And suddenly, this filmmaker receives a WhatsApp message from a person from Chicago who organizes international talent contest. He asks this filmmaker to be a judge of an international Indian contest. The guy is doing it since 2017 every year on site in the auditoriums of Chicago. Hundreds of aspiring Indians, overseas Indians, participate in this contest every year. So, the year 2020 created a trouble for this organizer to organize this show in a public gathering because he has to follow the medical protocols. But the guy is very tough. And he decided to do it online. Now this word online actually gives a kick to this filmmaker. Hundreds of participants sitting in each and every corner of the world participating in international contest without meeting each other but showcasing their talents to each other, to the judges. This is an amazing concept. The filmmaker accepts this. And this filmmaker is me. it gave me a real kick to go for this online contest and to be a judge along with some of the big names of the Bollywood film industry, right from Jatin Pandit, the music maestro, to Longinus Fernandez, international choreographer of that film Slumdog Millionaire, and many others. So he jumped into the show. Let me tell you about this show. It is named as 3i, International Indian Icon. And the man behind this show is Sharan Walia, an IT professional from Chicago, USA. He had never been into music, singing, dance, or anything, but he has keen interest to promote Indian art and culture globally. The man started his journey all alone, but now has the support of some of the biggies with him. You see, I found an interesting character in Sharan Walia and an extraordinary situation in pandemic, this COVID-19. I decided to club them together and to create them in a narrative, in an interesting narrative, this narrative. This narrative has music in it, this narrative has dance in it, this narrative has everything which is related to Indian art and culture. So, you may say that this is going to be my journey into 3i.
3i, International Indian Icon.
Yes, this is the creation, 3i, International Indian Icon. So, I know you may have enjoyed it. I am enjoying it thoroughly, So, this is the creation, and behind this creation is the creator, and the creator is Sharan Walia. Let me introduce you to Sharan Walia. Here he is.
Hi, Sunilji.
Hi, Sharan, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm perfect. I have liked your performance like anything, and my journey in your 3i is so wonderful, so interesting.
Thank you so much. Thanks for...
I'd like to ask you one question, Sharan.
Sure.
You are an IT professional. What led you, or say, what inspired you to go into this international contest?
Interesting question. You are right. I being an IT professional, I don't have any art. I don't know how to sing. I don't know how to dance. I have no art in me. But somehow I have passion to build a platform for our global talent community. The reason is simple. The vision, mission behind this 3i is, throughout the world, Indian community is spread. You go any city, state, country of the world, because I being IT professional, I travel. Everywhere I go, I went to Australia, I went to Seoul, I went to London, Europe. I see kids, they are getting lessons. The parents, they drive over weekend to teach them singing, dancing, some sort of talent, right? Because they want to keep their kids close to their art and culture, close to their heritage, right? Their own language, their own singing, dancing, or some sort of Indian talent, so that they can keep that. But the problem is they don't have any platform to showcase their talent. If you just keep teaching a student and there is no exam, interest goes away. So that's why we have exams in schools. And here also, if you keep teaching the talent, singing, dancing, instrument, fashion, but if they don't have a platform to showcase their talent, that interest they lose. And that's why I trying to create this global platform where we can give opportunity to our Indian talent, born and brought up outside India or even in India, so that we can showcase their talent. And parents and the kids, we can keep our kids born and brought up outside anywhere close to our art and culture. That's the main reason. And that's what triggered me to build this platform.
Very interesting. In fact, yes, I can understand. I can understand the feel which you had for all those kids who are, in fact, out of the Indian boundaries, and you're doing so well for them. Okay, how actually did it start, the journey?
Journey started long back in 2013. One of my friend, Anup Walia, we were just in some basement. We were just hanging out in a small, get together. And he approached me. He said, Sharan, we should do something, some karaoke or some talent program. I said, what? He said, some sort of talent competition. And that was the starting point that he triggered me and Anup together. Then we brought other like-minded people together. We built a team of 5 people, and we came up the first concept. We called it Chicago Indian Icon. And the Chicago Indian Icon was done in 2013. We brought Shekhar Suman as our anchor. And and Dr. Ronu Majumdar, who is the Grammy Award nominee, right? And he was our judge. And fortunately, TV Asia joined us, and TV Asia aired 13 episodes of Chicago Icon. So that was the pilot project, which was really, really a big success.
And after 2013?
So that's where, when we got this right, a lot of people, they started saying, why only Chicago? Why only, why other category people? Because Chicago Indian Icon we did only in singing. And they say, we have so much, talent. Why only singing? All the platforms which you see in India or in US, mostly they are singing or dancing. So they say we should build. Why, if we have a talent of fashion or acting or comedy or any talent, why don't you start that? That's why we started this then International Indian Icon. The concept came in 2016. I have been working on that, that how do we give opportunity to our international, the kids, born and brought up outside India. And this concept then we formed. I have been working on this concept last 3 years, 2013. 2016, I launched my company, G-Vision Inc. And 2017, we did first season. So we planned 5 seasons, starting from 2017 was the first season.
Okay, that's so interesting. I mean, you took that much time to build this community, the community of 3. Wonderful. Now, I have seen parts of 2020, and they are so amazing. I mean, so wonderfully you have actually achieved what you wanted to achieve.
Thank you.
Now, did you actually realize that you will come up to these levels?
Everything need to start with a plan. So initially we start, okay, let's plan. We planned 5 seasons. And of course, we cannot go directly for a season globally and then go to the 100 countries or 206 countries. And whenever I started discussion with some people that I would like to do it at international level, the people, they called me crazy. They say it's very hard to do one event in one city or state. You are talking about multiple state icon, country icon, and then international Indian icon. I got discussed by many people, but I, being IT professional, I knew somewhere back of my mind that with the help of technology, it is possible, and we can make it happen. So yeah, with the help of technology, yes, we did plan. I was not sure whether we will reach season 5. Means it's a long period, and how many countries will cover. But with the love of our Indian talent community, and with the grace of God and support of my 3i team members and our sponsors, board of directors, we could seize this success.
Yeah, I know you started your journey alone, but now you have some of the biggies with you, behind you, and supporting you.
Absolutely.
So good. And definitely we'll be talking about them, and we'll be, in fact, knowing more of them. Now, your journey, actual journey, started in 2017. What are your best memories of the year 2017?
Interesting. The best memory is always, tied to the start of the project. As I said, I have been thinking about International Indian Icon just after Chicago Indian Icon 2013. I have been building my website. It took me 2 years. And then, of course, if you're going to build a platform, talent show, you need judges, right? And getting the judges was a big challenge. And I don't know, I will just tell you a story. I was in India and Anjana Sukhani, she had come here, right, for a New Year gathering we did. And she was the performer. And I just called her, Anjana, I want to do this. Would you like to be my judge? She said, why not? Right? So then I said, okay, and then can you suggest me 2 more judges I need? Then she connected me to Rahul Vaidya. And,
that singer, yeah.
Right, singer. And he's coming on Big Boss, doing great. And all the best to Rahul Vaidya. So he was one of the judges in 2017. And then Anjana Sukhani connected to Shibani Kashyap. So those 3 was my first judges, and they supported me without any saying, without any asking anything. So then we have now 3 judges, but then, as you get some small thing, then your intent that, okay, you should have someone big, right?
Yeah.
So then I had connection with Bapil Hari, Mr. Bapil Hari, and because he had come to Chicago for one New Year Eve. So I approached him. Bapiji, this is my concept. Would you like to support me? And I was fortunate that he, accepted my request. And then he decided to become our Grandmaster for 2017. And that's how this journey started. And
yes, very interesting journey. And life is full of happiness and sorrows,
Absolutely.
What were your worst memories of that year of 2017?
Any project you do, there are always challenges. There are always roadblocks, right? There are always issues and risks. It is there. But that's what the project is. I being IT professional, and I know I do multi-million-dollar projects, how the manages the risk and challenges do come. But yes, every project get ultimately successful.
No, I can understand.
So ultimately, the show must go on, right? So the biggest challenge what we had in this was, frankly, being an IT and service class person, I'm not a businessman, right? The finances, the budget, that was big secret, because without money, you cannot do anything. But yeah, if you have passion, you have to start with something. So I started this concept project with whatever I have as a service class person. But ultimately, when you keep going with your passion, people come and support you. But that was the biggest challenge I had, and somehow we were able to manage that.
Wow. No, you're a fighter, I know. You can manage each and everything. And I think we should go down the memory lane, and let's watch some portions of your first season of 2017. I think along with me, many people who are watching this show on so many platforms, they would love to see the first platform of your journey of 2017. Let's go for 2017 portions.
Absolutely.
International Indian Icon.
Outstanding. ये तो double outstanding. Fantastic. You will be very big dancer future. My prediction. Very big.
I still remember the long conversation that we had at Boston. And this is the feeling that we are here for. You made me so proud.
So interesting, so much of fun, so much of music, so much of dance in it. You know, I can watch it for hours and hours, but it is not possible because this is being viewed by you and me together, the viewers and me. So what we'll do, we will take a break and we will come after that break in episode 2. And thank you so much, Sharon Walia, for being here. We'll meet again in episode 2. You are actually making my journey possible in 3i. Till then, good luck, goodbye, love you all.